in civil action because most of these civil liberties, violations of these civil liberties do not constitute a criminal offense.
Bumili ka ng coke. Anak ko.
So kung walang criminal offense at aasa ka sa filing ng criminal offense, kung paano ka makaka-seek ng civil damages? Eh kung magkadikit yung dalawa na every person criminal liable must be civil liable, eh wala nang criminal offense eh. Kung paano ka aasa civil? Diba? Class, you get the logic. You get my point, diba?
It's more administrative po.
It's more than administrative eh, kasi ano eh, tama, may administrative eh. Pero may particular recommendation sa administrative. Pero ito, every person criminally liable is also civilly liable.
Isa, tatay, pasama na po. Ako magkatingin dyan.
Eh, paano ito sa Article 32?
Ah, meron pa ba?
Oh, the right to equal protection of the laws. Eh, wala namang criminal offense
Hindi na yung
na
kasya.
violation of the right to equal protection of the laws. Eh, walang criminal case, right? O, eh, paano ka makaka-seek ng civil damages? Anong dapat gawin?
Tay, pabili ko ng tubig nga.
If I may attorney, these are non-self-executing provisions po.
Non-self-executing, at saka hindi lang eh. Katulad nun, yun na, basic. There is no criminal offense to speak of or criminal liability na in the sense na merong jail time or sanction. Eh since ang rule po eh, every person criminally liable is civilly liable, eh paano kung walang criminal case? Eh wala ka na rin civil liability, wala ka na rin civil recourse for damages, right?
So, attorney, in short po, Article 30 po is section of Article 29.
Basically, yes.
Right?
Basically. Tsaka
That's
hindi
because
na,
attorney
ha?
sa independent civil action. Importance
Oo,
po.
that's the reason. That's the reason why independent civil action is allowed for violations ng Article 32. In fact, may connection niya pala sa Article 35. O yan, bago na kayo, Article 35. May mga cases na hindi pwedeng mag-file ng separate independent civil action. Okay? Katulad nun, ang pwede lang sa mga criminal action na merong independent civil action, fraud, defamation, physical injuries. Okay? Fraud, defamation, physical injuries. Pwede ka mag-file ng separate civil action. Eh paano yung ibang cases na wala? Katulad ng theft. Eh paano kung hindi mag-file yung prosecutor ng case ng criminal action? Makakahingi ka ba ng civil damages?
Sa Bicol.
Eh wala nang pinaili. That's the fourth exception na pwede ka mag-file ng independent civil action. Which is, if the prosecutor fails to file a criminal action in cases where independent civil action is not allowed. Oh, Class,
Dapat talaga ito ganyan.
nasundan niyo ako.
Pag tinawag ako ni attorney, kasama.
Honestly, you can raise your hand. Bayok po, Jowa, anong question po?
Attorney, may question lang po ako. In case of Estrada po kasi, di ba, nakapag-file po ng case against him. So, is it because may impeachment po muna or may cases na po existing?
No. You have to make a distinction, class. You cannot, kung hindi apples and oranges ang comparison sa case ni Estrada. You know why? Yung pandaman mo. Diba?
Kakarant niya lang na hindi nagpapaalam na hindi na pala yun.
Diba, sir, plunder po?
Plunder.
Cases,
Ano, white skin. Pero yung impeachment, it's a political action. It's not criminal.
Parang nakawala sa ulan, nandini na pala ring.
Impeachment. So, hindi mo pwedeng i-compare dahil nag-crime ba to. Impeachment is not equivalent to a civil action because impeachment is entirely political activity, political action. Okay. Maano niya yan sa inyong political law. Okay? Thank you.
Okay po, thank you po.
Jerry. Jerry. Yes. Question.
Attorney, yung po yung tinatawag na sui generis impeachment or classified as on its own.
Hindi, kasi sui yan is parang ano yan, isang class yan eh. Generic eh, kasama.
Opo.
Oo. I mean, yung sui generis, it applies to a lot of things, not necessarily to that particular case lang.
Impeachment.
Oo. Well, sui generis, it's a political action. Ayan, okay. No different, no different, impeachment, recall, yan, political action yan, impeachment, or, Mr. Rosella, yes ma'am.
Sir, actually, my thoughts on the matter, like what happened with the President Duterte's action, because he kept on saying that he's doing this for everybody's sake,
Okay.
and he's actually exercising the police power of the state, being the executive chair of the country. And one thing, that's why I wonder why there's no action filed against him in our Philippine courts, but instead the lawyers go outside the country and they even dare to file a case in the ICC. So I just wondered na, attorney, na why file the case outside where in fact they can file if there's really a case against President Duterte with regard to that issue of the war on drugs.
Okay. Plain and simple answer. Everybody is afraid of him.
Dalhin nyo sa tindahan niya no
And
anak.
what he is capable of doing. Okay? For now. For now. Yan. Kaya nga sabi sa inyo, I mean, hindi ba suicide yun? You will file a case against him now while he's still president at masabihin sa'yo. Hindi mo yata ilangan yung basic law. That the president is enjoying certain protection while in office. May immunity yan. Ganyan ka. Kaya walang magpa-file.
Yes, ma'am.
At the moment, kaya nga sabi ko, at the moment,
Saka po, attorney, I remember in our consti class, attorney Denalo told us or asked the class if there's a violation on the part of the police officers when they did the act. So, yun nga po, parang hati yung ng class
Yeah.
na parang they're acting on just based on the orders given to them by the higher ups. So there's actually no violation at all.
okay.
And they have their own thing naman, they have their own mind naman na and then we also believe in the due process na before they shot somebody who happens to be an alleged drug pusher, nanlaban po yung mga drug pushers kasi kaya napatay sila. Kasi po, attorney, kasi parang sensationalize ng media na they only presented one side of the story. Like, people were killed because of this war on drugs. Yun lang po ang nakita nating side. But the side of the military or by the side of the policemen, very seldom that we see pictures of them being killed also in that scenario po. Kaya, yes,
Sabi nga, it depends on where you're looking at. No? Pero isa dyan katulad nun, policemen who executed the orders of the president, would you believe that they are doing all these acts in good faith? Do you agree with me that they are doing this in good faith? Kaya nga, tanong ko kanina, good faith, can that be a defense? Number two, ang classic defense na sasabihin ng mga pulis following the orders of the Chief Executive, Mr. Duterte, yung tinatawag na Nuremberg defense. which is I am simply following orders of my superiors. Yan ang nililitaw dyan. Okay? Simply following the
Oo nga,
orders.
attorney. Yes nga. Ay, ganun nga po yung lumilitaw po.
Kaya nga, ang mabigat kasi talaga dito yung sa ICC. Hindi nila pwede kasing bukuhin yun. Kasi international lang ano ba. Okay?
Pero according to the president's side, they will not allow people from the ICC to visit the country and do some investigations. Is it okay?
Ako ang matawag at
Is it
mababalik.
okay ba, attorney, to
Wala talagang
have
inapa naman.
defense?
Ako
Kasi
rin, ako lang.
si attorney Roque is saying that, attorney Panero is doing that, saying that also. So these are the lawyers too.
Okay. Sa palagay mo ba yung mga dictators na nakakulong ngayon sa International Criminal Court, they allowed the ICC investigators into their countries?
No,
O
attorney.
bakit sila ngayon nandoon? Bakit sila nakakulong ngayon? Kilala niyo si Milosevic at saka si Mladic, sa Yugoslavia in the International Criminal Court. Okay? They did not allow any observers from the International Criminal Court. And yet, why are they, bakit si Milosevic nagtulog? Si Mladic, napakamatay na nga yata doon sa trial niya. So ako tingin ko, regardless kung papasukin mo with Julia, there's enough evidence and I'm sure they do not even have to go here. Okay? So, palagay mo ba yung mga dictator din sa mga African countries na yan? Ano ba pumunta ang ICC ko? Bakit? And beyond racial data. Kaya nga sabi ko, ayun, defense na even if without our cooperation, saan ka nakakita na akusado nakipag-cooperate?
Lalo na
Pero
po.
kung meron ko ba nakita ang akusado nakipag-cooperate sa mga prosecutors? Diba? Di syempre, mag-stonewalling ka lahat din everything. Okay? Okay. So class, yung independent civil action, pag tayong cases na walang independent civil action, in case the prosecutor fails to file a criminal action, hindi siya nag-file. So wala kang recourse ngayon for civil action, right? You may file an independent civil action. Provided, ito yung provided, the moment the fiscal files a criminal action, suspended yung civil action na pinile mo. Hindi pwedeng mag-proceed independently katulad nung meron kang reservation. Nakuha nyo, class? Nakuha nyo? Yung independent civil action na pwede mong ihiwalay, right? Pwede mag-proceed independently. But under Article 35, in cases where there are no independent civil actions allowed, and the fiscal did not file a criminal case, pwede ka mag-file ng independent civil action. Pero the moment mag-file na ang fiscal ng criminal case, suspended na ang civil action na pinile ng independently. There's the difference. You get it? 35, Article 30. Are you sure?
The termination of criminal court.
Unlike doon sa isa, pwede mag-proceed independently. Ito, hindi. Kasi nga, nag-file na kasi yung fiscal eh. So doon ka talaga aasa pa rin sa fiscal. In cases na hindi pwedeng mag-file ng independent civil action under Article 35. You get it? You get it, class? Okay. Prejudicial question. Simple lang yan. Prejudicial question. So, who can define prejudicial question? Ano to? Giveaway. Sino? Who would like to volunteer what is a prejudicial question? Importante to sa lalo na sa individual. Florite. Yes, ma'am.
prejudicial question based on Article 36, it
Sige.
which must be decided before any criminal prosecutions may be instituted or may proceed shall be governed by rules of court which the Supreme Court shall promulgate and which shall not be in conflict with the provision of this code.
Okay. Class prejudicial questions are matters which must be decided ahead in the civil aspect before the criminal aspect can be decided upon. Kasi the decision in the civil aspect will determine the liability in the criminal aspect. Okay? In the criminal aspect. Example, sino pwede magbigay ng isang prejudicial question? Please. Andiyan yan sa ano. O I will call. Okay. Mr. Miss Kano Nicole. Can you give me an example of a prejudicial question which must be decided first?
Good evening po, Attorney.
Meaning,
Ang example po of a prejudicial question po is, for example po, A is married to B, and then A was threatened by B to marry C. If not, he will die po. And then A married C, and after that, B filed a case of bigamy against A po. And then A asked for an annulment for the subsequent marriage po in view of the intimidation po.
okay.
In the example po that I stated po, the criminal case should not proceed for the decision in the civil case of annulment since it would affect A's criminal liability.
Okay. Yung sinabi mo, anong difference niya doon sa case ng People versus Aragon? Wherein A was forced to marry B. A then sued for annulment. During the pendency of the case, A married C. Well, anong difference na? Para pareho yung facts.
I forgot to cite the case po. It was People versus Aragon po. The example po that I stated.
Did you notice this, class? Ito na, ituturo ko sa inyo. Go to page 199 of your book. Go to page 199 of your book. Number 3 example. Number 3 example. Who would like to read? A was lawfully married to B. At the point of a gun, A was threatened if he would not marry C. So A married C. So B asked the fiscal to file bigamy charges against A, who had in the meantime asked the second man be annulled. This is a prejudicial question. Okay. Now go to the case of People versus Aragon. In letter A, page 201. A was forced to marry B. A then sued for annulment. During the pendency, anong difference yung dalawa? Bakit yung isa prejudicial question? Bakit yung isa? Justin Aguso, Patrick. Anong difference between the two?
The difference between the two po is, for give an example, there is there is threat. The mere fact that one party
Ganun ba?
this fact that
Hindi naman sinabi ko isa-isa, pero regardless kung paano nyo ginawa yun.
Yun po kayo, okay, point of argument. So you are looking at after the answer to what is the Another one was for maybe person or it
Okay? Okay.
the other one.
Oh. Okay, Charles, you were raised. Thank you, Patrick. Charles, ikaw, anong difference ng dalawa? Na-note ko yung sinabi ni Patrick. What's the difference between these two cases?
Medyo piniconceptualize ko po 30. Balik po ako sa'yo. Wait lang. Iniisip ko ako. Balik po ako.
Anyway, I will ask this tomorrow. Okay? As your assignment. The example in page 199, A, versus under page 201 in People versus Aragon, A. Ano ang difference between the two? Bakit ganun ang ginawang decision ng Supreme Court in the latter case? Okay? And also, class, we will start with the persons, yung number of pages that I told you, and the articles that I signed to you to study by heart. Okay? Yeah, more or less kasi nasa ano na tayo, lampas na tayo sa prelims, no? You may have noticed why I'm picking up the pace in my recitations because by this time, dapat sanay na kayo sa ganyan. Okay? Sa mga recitations and yung biglaan, you must be able to think on your feet